Herbert Richard Baumeister was born on April 7, 1947, in Indianapolis, Indiana, USA. He was the oldest of 4 children and grew up in a middle-class family. His father, a physician, was strict and abusive, and his mother was often distant and uninvolved in his life. As a child, Baumeister was known for his love of animals and would often bring home stray dogs and cats. However, he also had a dark side and was known to torture and kill animals. As he got older, Baumeister became increasingly withdrawn and was often bullied at school. In 1971, Baumeister married Julie Sweeney, and the couple went on to have 3 children. Baumeister owned a successful thrift store chain, and the family lived a comfortable life in the affluent suburb of Westfield, Indiana. However, beneath the surface, Baumeister was struggling with his sexuality and was known to visit gay bars and clubs in downtown Indianapolis. It was during one of these visits that he met his first victim, a man named Stephen Hale. Between 1980 and 1996, Baumeister is believed to have killed at least 11 men along Interstate 70, earning him the nickname the I-70 Strangler. He would pick up his victims at gay bars or clubs, take them back to his house, and then strangle them. He would then dispose of their bodies in wooded areas along the interstate. Despite a number of eyewitness accounts and physical evidence linking Baumeister to the murders, he was never arrested or charged with any of the crimes. In 1995, Baumeister purchased a 15-acre property in Hamilton County, Indiana, which he named Fox Hollow Farm. It was here that he would go on to commit his most heinous crimes. Between 1996 and 1998, Baumeister is believed to have killed at least 9 men at Fox Hollow Farm. He would lure his victims to the property under the guise of offering them work or a place to stay. Once there, he would drug them, strangle them, and then bury their bodies in the backyard. In 1996, a young man named Tony Harris was hired to do some work at Fox Hollow Farm. Herb Baumeister became the prime suspect in the Fox Hollow Farm murders after the discovery of human remains by Tony Harris in the woods behind the property. Harris reported his findings to the police, who began an investigation. They searched the property and discovered numerous human remains buried in the backyard. During the investigation, police spoke with Baumeister, who denied any involvement in the murders. However, they noted that he was evasive and refused to allow them to search his property without a warrant. They also found that he had a history of mental health issues and a fascination with death and the occult. As the investigation continued, police found additional evidence linking Baumeister to the murders. They discovered that he had purchased large amounts of quicklime, which is often used to dissolve bodies. They also found that he had a collection of photographs of his victims, as well as jewelry and other personal items that belonged to them. Despite this evidence, Baumeister was never arrested or charged with the murders. In 1996, he fled to Ontario, Canada, where he checked into a hotel under a false name. A few days later, his body was found in his hotel room. He had died by suicide, using a .357 Magnum revolver. Baumeister left a note in his hotel room, which tells about his regrets of his broken marriage and failing business, but does not state anything about the murders. Baumeister's suicide meant that he was never brought to justice for his crimes. However, his legacy lives on, and the case is still regarded as one of the most shocking and gruesome in American history. The story of Herb Baumeister is a tragic and disturbing one that left a trail of death and destruction in its wake. From his troubled childhood to his successful business and his secret double life as a serial killer, Baumeister's story is one that continues to fascinate and horrify people to this day. Baumeister's crimes, both as the I-70 Strangler and at Fox Hollow Farm, had a profound impact on the families and loved ones of his victims, as well as on the communities where he lived and killed. The fact that he was never brought to justice for his crimes only adds to the sense of injustice and horror surrounding his case. The legacy of Herb Baumeister serves as a reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the hearts of seemingly normal and successful individuals. It is also a testament to the bravery and dedication of the law enforcement officers and investigators who worked tirelessly to uncover the truth behind his crimes. While Baumeister may be gone, his crimes and the victims he left behind will never be forgotten. It is only through continued awareness and vigilance that we can hope to prevent such atrocities from happening again in the future.